And here we go, guys. We are continuing our Dragon Ball Z Kakarot gameplay walkthrough. We kicked things off right after the training session that we saw from Vegeta and I guess Gohan and Goku and Piccolo as well. So if you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. Also, don't forget, if you guys are enjoying the gameplay walkthrough and you want to see it continue to be uploaded 2 episodes every single day, smack that like button. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Without further ado, let's see what the story has for us next. Vegeta continued to pour everything he had into his training, hoping to push himself and attain even greater power. Goku and everyone else, on the other hand... Huh?
Hey, Chi-Chi! We're back!
Hi, Mom!
Wait, was Goku not training?
Man, we really worked up a sweat today.
Goku, do you have a second?
Sure, Chi-Chi, but can it wait? I'm starving.
Don't you? I'm starving me! I got a bone to pick with you! Why can't you act more like our neighbors and drive us to the store once in a while?
But Chi-Chi, we don't have a car. And even if we did, I couldn't drive it. I don't have a license.
You need to get a driver's license! You're the only one around here who still doesn't have something that basic!
Piccolo doesn't have one either.
What use would I have for that?
Then you need to go to driver's ed! Think of it as training to become normal everyday people! You're both obsessed with training, right? Then you can't say no!
What?
Why do I have to?
Okay, so I don't know how important of a training session that will be, but I guess if Chi-Chi says so, Goku must do so in order to, I guess, get his next level up here. I don't know if this is going to help him become a Super Saiyan 2 or 3 or 4 or anything like that, but I guess time will tell. It certainly is an interesting strategy here, to say the least. Okay, so we'll see. I guess maybe there's like a side mission now to complete some sort of driving ed for Goku? Or maybe there will be a time skip, so we'll see. Oh, nope. There's a cutscene.
After catching an earful from Chi-Chi, Goku and Piccolo reluctantly made for town to enroll in driving school.
Now then, shall we begin the driving lesson?
Sure.
If this is how it's gonna be, then I'm all in. Listen up, Goku. Whether it's in battle or on the road, I'm not losing to you.
All right, I get you. This is a different type of training. It's on, Piccolo.
There's no need to view this as a competition.
Are you all right?
Did that guy's real name was Car? Did you see his name there? That dude's name was Car, wasn't it? That's a terrific pun. In hover car time attacks, you race against the clock as you avoid obstacles and drive through checkpoints on your way to the goal. Arrows indicate where the next checkpoint is and eventually lead you to the goal. There are boost rings on the course that when passed through will give you a temporary increase in speed. Passing through rings while accelerating will increase your max speed. Keep your eyes peeled for shortcuts too. They'll help you lower your time. Okay. So I guess we're ready to go. And let's see how this goes, I guess. Yikes. This is interesting. Whoa. Okay.
Don't forget about safety. No.
Okay. So my question is, can we just use this as a shortcut? I guess so, right? So this is finally... Remember when we had found areas that had the racing car? And we were a little bit confused, like, hey, how do you activate that? We didn't have access to that particular mini-game, I guess. Now we do, because now we've unlocked, I guess, the actual cars. So this is a new mini-game that now we would be able to complete by going around the different areas that we have been to before, where we couldn't really interact with them prior. Now we would be able to.
Man, this feels great.
Okay. So, whoa, okay.
Hey, not too bad.
Yikes. Where's the next point? Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Man,
So far, so good. Got a good pace going.
Forget about safety.
So there are 10 checkpoints in total, right? So this is our 7th. So far, so good.
No. This isn't putting safety
And
first.
whoa, I feel like we're playing like Crazy Taxi. If anybody remembers that game.
We should be able to make it, right?
Okay.
Don't forget about safety.
And so I think that should get Goku the driver's license that he was after. That was pretty chaotic. I'll say that much for it.
Oh my. All right. Looks like I'm the winner, Piccolo.
Oh, wow. Who are these guys?
One more time, Goku.
Wait! I said wait! A license isn't some part of driving, right? It's to ensure that you can drive safely and responsibly.
Like I care about that. I will not accept defeat from the likes of him.
I think I'm starting to get a hang of this whole driving thing, don't you? Let's go, Piccolo. Come on, let's do this thing. Excuse me?
With pleasure.
Uh-oh. And they're blasting off again.
It's on, Goku.
Oh yeah, Piccolo?
I mean, at this point, they probably could move faster by flying and carrying the car with them, no? They would probably get around a little bit quicker at that point, but hey, let's not apply too much logic to that, right? So I am curious to see where it drops us off now, like as far as will it do a time skip at this point? Because at this point, we've seen kind of everybody train up. And I don't particularly think that characters like Tien and Shiatsu and Yamcha and Krillin, I don't think it's actually going to let us play as them right now, like in that in-between section. So I'm guessing, if I had to guess, we're going to get a time skip of some sort right now, ahead to where...
Hey, Chi-Chi, we're back.
when the androids appear. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Goku, so how'd it go?
Handled it like a complete pro. I beat Piccolo, no problem.
You what? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but whatever. Did you get your license?
Oh, actually, there's probably something you should know. I think the instructor was a little freaked out by how we drove. She told us she'd give us our licenses if we promised to never come back.
Okay.
So you didn't actually pass the test?
Well, at least you got your license.
Yep.
Now we can buy a car and finally go on those family drives I've been dreaming about.
Well, the thing is, they also said we'd have to pay for all the damages caused during the test. And I can't even guess how much that'd be.
What?
I'm not so good with money, so I'll let you handle that. Thanks, Chi-Chi. Well, now that that's done, let's get back to training.
Yeah!
Whoa, Chi-Chi. You all right?
You can't even get mad at Goku. That's the thing. It's just like, oh, okay. You know, at this point, it's like, it's not even surprising.
I know it wasn't easy, but you finally got your license, Goku. I'm proud of you. Now all we need is a car.
A car? Do we even have money for that kind of purchase?
Well, not after paying back the city for all of the damages you caused when you were taking the test to get your driver's license. I'm counting on you to get us that car, Goku.
Oh, right. I see. Sorry about that. Hey, why don't I ask Bulma? She's a whiz with machines. Cars are machines.
Good idea. Bulma always has a solution up her sleeve.
That's true. I guess I'll hit her up about it then.
You do that.
Okay, so instant transmission. It again makes you kind of think, why in the heck does Goku ever need the driver's license, you know? Outside of, I guess, driving with his family, but outside of that, it's like, he can fly. He has the flying Nimbus. He can instant transmission. It's like there's 3 different methods right there of transportation, all of which are probably quite substantially faster than driving there. Goku immediately made for Capsule Corporation.
Oh, hey, Goku. What brings you here?
Well, it's not a big deal, but I was hoping you could help me with a little problem.
Sure. What's up?
Not sure if you heard, but Chi-Chi made me get a driver's license, which is fine, but the thing is, now she wants a car. Got an extra one lying around in those tiny capsules?
Doesn't that beat all? Earth's champion, now a licensed driver. Sure, I can get you a car.
Seriously?
You don't strike me as a responsible driver. Any normal car would turn to scrap with you behind the wheel. Find me the stuff I need, and I'll hook you up with an extra sturdy set of wheels.
All right, then. So what do you think we need?
It's all on this list. Be sure to refer to it when you're out scavenging so you don't forget anything. Oh, and one more thing. Leave all matters of maintenance and upgrades to me.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Bulma.
Don't mention it. After all, happy wife, happy life.
Okay, R&D is now unlocked. R&D, or Research and Development. Give Bulma materials and she'll create and power up vehicles for you. There are 3 options available: R&D, Customize, and Level Up. R&D means that you would build machines and create chips to power up those machines. Customize means that you would power up machines with chips you've already made. And then Level Up is to use materials to increase machine stats. Vehicles aren't just used to move around, they're also equipped with a mineral radar, which shows where minerals can be found. Simply approach a mineral to collect it. Improving the mineral radar will expand its range. Okay, cool. So it really is interesting how much depth the game has, and I think that that's one of the things that a lot of people underestimate with this game, including myself. I thought that this was just going to be, oh, let's just play through the Dragon Ball Z storyline, which, by the way, sign me up. As somebody who's grown up on this cartoon, I definitely feel nostalgic to go back and play through those moments and through the entire Dragon Ball Z saga. But as a game, there really is a lot of stuff to do here, which is super duper cool to see as well. Whether it be all the little mini games, the sub quests, or now we have this another whole system of vehicles and assembling those, and R&D and researching for other minerals and other items. It's quite in depth indeed. So let's see what happens next. Goku went back home to deliver the good news to Chi-Chi.
I'm home, Chi-Chi.
Wow. Did you get us a car?
After I round up a bunch of materials, Bulma's gonna make one for us.
Really? That's wonderful, Goku! Then you'd better get to finding those materials. I'm sure it'll be good training, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but then again, you never know till you try.
Okay, so looks like Goku has his new challenge now set. Oh, okay, we actually get a bunch of rewards. We get a bunch of sturdy bolts, or several different items, I guess, in that category. We also get a decent amount of XP, nothing too major, 79,713, and then 10 pieces of iron as well. So hopefully all of those will be useful towards either upgrades, or I don't really know if those bolts are going to be, I was going to say meals, but I don't think, I would hope at least that they're not being used in any meals, because that would just be plain terrifying. It just seems like you'd have a whole lot of broken teeth on your hands if you had to eat meals that had bolts in them, right? Okay, so let's see. Where does it send us next? Outside?
What should I do today?
Dad! Mom's calling for you!
Really? Okay. Hey, Piccolo, do you think you could take Gohan and train him for a while? At least until I can catch up.
Fine.
Okay, so it seems like Piccolo and Gohan are going to get training done in the meantime, but...
Goku? I just got a call from Master Roshi. He said launch is back at Kame House.
Oh, yeah? Talk about a blast from the past. So what's going on?
We already did a submission with
I'm
that
not
character,
sure,
remember?
But he said she wanted to talk to you about something.
But I've got training to do.
Don't you dare be disrespectful to Master Roshi. Just head over there and hear them out.
Oh... Yeah, you're right. Guess I'll make my way over there.
Be careful.
Okay, so...
Well, better get going, I guess.
it seems like heading over to Kame's house is next
Well,
up.
you can.
In the meantime, let's see. Do we have the ingredients for a full course meal again? Because those are very useful as far as boosts are concerned. A rich seafood soup is what we would need for that. So let's see if we can actually make that item. We can. So that's brilliant. So with that item now completed, that means that we can actually craft one of these seafood course meals. And look at that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of seafood, so that looks like a whole lot of fish eggs. So personally, no thank you, but let me know if you guys eat seafood. I'm genuinely curious. Which one would you prefer out of these? The meat lovers meal or course, or the seafood course? Okay, brilliant. So we gain a bunch of, well, a decent amount of HP. It's really not that much when you think about the fact that our character has like, I don't know, 500,000 HP. 2 key points, though, and then 16 melee defense, which is pretty substantial. And then these boosts here to melee attack, key attack, and critical hit rate are also quite significant, so that's nice. Okay, so we've got all those upgrades now done, so now we can bring up our... And by the way, we have 832,000 points, actually, as far as our abilities are concerned. So, let's go on ahead and... I guess the one thing we could do real quick.
What's going on with Master Roshi?
So there's the training, by the way, here. The training selection. I just wanted to show you guys which ones I've already completed. So I've got all of them done, except the ultimate scissors, paper, rock. That's the only one that we have left. And outside of that, as you can see, all the other ones have been completed. So let's bring up the world map here. It looks like there is actually a side quest over here at the Sacred Land, so we could check that out at some point. But for now, let's just stay focused on the main missions, because after all, the last 2 episodes or so have been quite filler heavy as it is. So I do want to try to stay the course and stay focused on actually proceeding through the main missions. Although one thing that is interesting is that I don't know why it never actually showed us what we need to complete the Bulma mission for the car. I guess it could be a Chi-Chi mission as well, but the point is, we haven't gotten any type of guidance about what we need for that in order to get those challenges done.
Well, better get going.
So, that's interesting.
All right, not too much longer now. I wonder how Master Roshi and
Okay.
everyone are doing.
Hello. So here we are trying to get another one of these main missions done.
There you are, Goku. Would you mind listening to what Launch has to say?
Launch! It's been a while. Someone forget about you? What's up?
What's up? I'll tell you what's up. Tien, all 3 Eyes is back in the Promised Land.
Yeah. Something wrong?
Being that he cheated death and all, I thought a visit was in order.
Then why don't you just go?
I did, but he wasn't home. I've been by time and time again with no luck. Apparently the oaf's out traveling the world, training. Hasn't been back since. I ain't got the foggiest idea where he could be.
That makes 2 of us. I don't know either.
Ah, don't give me that. You can fly. Find him for me. Come on, I'm begging you.
What? You can sense energy, you dolt. Zeroing in on him should be a piece of cake.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and then you could just use
Forgot about
instant
that.
transmission.
Sorry to blank out on you there, Master Roshi. Let's see now. Tien. All right, got him. Hey, he's near my house.
What? You found him? Already?
Yep, if that's all, I'll be on my merry...
You idiot! I'm not ready yet. I wasn't expecting you to find him so fast. Seeing him requires, you know, preparation. Why don't you try to keep him busy till I'm done? Got it? I'll be quick.
Sheesh. You try to be nice to people.
Yep. Okay, so what is it we're supposed to do? Head towards the Southeast Mountains area. Okay. Well, first, we gotta pick up whatever this item is. An awesome book for grown-ups. So I think that that's one of the items that you can use as boost, I believe, right? Let's see. On the community board here. So if we select the adult upgrade here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so there you go. A little bit of a boost for Yamcha there. Hoping that we unlock some sort of reward there as well. Okay, next up, we are supposed to head towards Goku's house because that's where Tien is supposedly at. And I'm guessing it's going to be a training match between Goku and Tien. So that should be interesting. I mean, okay, let's be honest. It's going to be quite one-sided. Goku should be able to absolutely Shrek Tien. Don't get me wrong. Tien is quite powerful by, regular human standards and everything like that. But compared to Goku, this really should not even be a challenge. So it'll be interesting to see how difficult the game makes this fight be. So I'm curious. It will certainly be intriguing to find out. Okay, so here's Goku's arrival, and then it says find Tien. Okay. I think we're just supposed to head towards the objective, right? That seems simple enough. Wow, there's so many things over here. It's like there's a bunch of items and loot and... Oh no. We've got Frieza forces. You are unbelievably annoying. Okay. Power up. Yikes. Follow up, and he's gonna go for the kick. We're gonna counter. And another enemy defeated. Okay. Yikes. And Goku, keep up the pressure. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that made no sense. I don't know how Meteor Smash did not defeat that guy. There we go. There's some damage. And we get the XP up. We get a bunch of orbs as well unlocked, so that's pretty neat. And without further ado, let's see what Tien is up to and what kind of training he's been able to get done in the meantime. Oh, he's also with Chiatu. What's up?
Goku, a rare pleasure. So, someone asked me to find you, and let's just say she really, really, really wants to see you.
That's so. I'm actually done training here, but it looks like I'll be on the move again soon.
Seriously? That's a bummer. Can't you wait a little longer?
Well, perhaps we can strike a deal. How's this sound? Let me test the results of my training on you.
Okay, so
Oh, shoot, I'd do that for free.
my prediction was correct about
Here I come.
a fight unfolding between Goku and Tien, but again, I will stand by the fact that I think that this should be a pretty one-sided battle. Okay. I mean, he's definitely way more powerful than he ever was before. Because he's at 570,000 XP. Or, sorry, HP, sorry. Not XP. You know what? I think it's time to hit Super Saiyan as well. Curious to see how much damage we do with the double boosts. Dang, that was a good dodge. Power back up. Follow up, Goku. No, 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 no. Watch out! Darn it. That was a pretty fantastic stun. Whoa! Wait, what? He can just spam it? I mean, I guess there's nothing that prevents us from spamming Kamehameha as well, so... it's not gonna work twice. It's like that old saying, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Time to power up! Tien! Nice seeing you, dude. Good training. But let's be quite honest. Not quite good enough. At least not yet. Oh! Oh. Okay, Goku, that was a little overkill there. That's the first time we've ever seen that animation. That was really cool. Look at that. You got the super finish. Very cool. And you get a trophy for that, too. Flashy finish. At first I thought it said fishy finish. I'm like, what?
Likewise, Tien. You've gotten a lot stronger.
Apparently not strong enough. But learning that is a milestone in itself. As promised, I'll wait for this mystery guest. Through my sparring with you, I discovered a few things I need to improve.
There you go.
I'll train here for a little while longer. Do you mind?
Go for it, Tien!
Thanks. By the way, who is it that wants to meet me?
Oh, crap. I left that part out. It's launch.
Oh, you have no idea how much that makes me want to get back to training. But a promise is a promise. Tell her she can find me here.
It was a sick burn. He's like, you have no idea how much that makes me want to get back to training. Oh, that's too funny. Head toward Kame House on the world map. So, it looks like Goku does indeed need to notify launch of this next occurrence. So, on the next episode, that is where we are headed to next time. Obviously, I hope that you guys did enjoy today's episode of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We are still doing a lot of side quests, but it's one of those things that is kind of necessary. At the same time, though, honestly, I do hope that the story starts to pick up again, and hopefully that will occur on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Peace out, guys.